Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script, where we will learn a way through which we can easily fetch the information related to uh, related to the directory name. Okay, so if you remember in one of our previous session, we discussed the way like through which we fetch the information related to base name, right? So base name was the utility that we used in order to fetch the information related to file information. But this time we are going to use the information related to directory, and for that we will use the dir name utility. So whenever we are studying this topic, we it is always supposed to learn both things together, because most of the time they are used together. Because suppose we have one path, and from that file path we are interested in two part. One is the base name and second one is the dir name. I'll tell you what exactly it is. And even in interview question also, like the question comes like what is the difference between base name and dir name. So just to give you a brief introduction, I'll tell you one thing: slash home slash Sharmit slash tech Sharmit slash Sharmit.sh. Suppose we have this file path. Okay. Now from here, if someone is using utility base name, so what base name will do? It will fetch only this portion. And what this portion means? It means that this is our this is the this is the file name. Okay, file name and its extension. So whenever you are using utility base name, it will fetch the file name along with its extension. But when you are using the dir name, in that case it will fetch only the directory name or the directory portion. So if someone asks you what is the difference between base name utility and dir name utility, then you can simply say that in base name it fetch only the file name and its extension as an output, but in case of dir name it fetch only the directory portion from the output. Okay, fine. Now next thing is, we are clear that yes, this is the thing. Then why we need such type of information? So suppose you are preparing some kind of log in a table, right? And then in that table we need to store the file name and its extension in a separate column, and directory name in a separate column. Then in that case what you can do, you can refer this dir name or base name utility. So to explain it in a better way, what I will do, I'll create a script from scratch, and also we will see the difference between these two utility, because base name we have already covered. Today we are going to discuss about dir name. So I'm writing here work lnk, enter, which will open this work with object link screen. Now on this screen, if I go down and look for my directory, which is here. So before that, I want to show you one file which we are going to use for the demo purpose. Okay, so let's say t.txt. So this is the file, and this is the path of the file /home sharmit tt.txt. So we are going to fetch the information for this file, okay, for this path. So now we will go for directory Sharmit. We'll take option 5 over here. Then we will look for the direct file. Yeah, so this is my script file which I'm going to use, and this file is already in executable mode, means this file contains the executable permission. So if you don't know how to make file executable, then you can refer the initial session, because there we have already discussed how to use chmod command in order to make file executable. Now I'm taking option 2 here, and here you can see we have multi-line comment which is like this, presented by Sharmit. dir name is session name is dir name in shell script. Okay, so let's start that practical thing. So here I will write I5 to insert 5 blank line. We need more lines, so I5 again. All right, so here firstly we will print the actual path. So echo actual path given by user. Okay, so here what we will do, we will just print the hard coded value, which is /home /sharmit /t.txt. So this is path which we are going to use, right? Then we will use base name. So echo, no, not the base name, directory name. So echo fetching directory name using dirname utility. Okay, then below to this we will use the dirname utility in a manner this dir name space and the path of your file, which is /home /sharmit slash, and then file name is tt.txt. Okay, so what this will do, this dir name will print only the directory name, which is /home sharmit, not the file name. Got it. Now okay, let's run it for now, and then we will see the base name difference later. So I'm saving it F3 again. Here we can use qsh and command prompt, and it will open this screen from where you can run the script. So now we are supposed to put the script path, which is /home /sharmit /text /sharmit.sh, enter. So after pressing enter, you can see it is providing us the actual path, which is /home sharmit tt.txt, fetching directory name using dir utility, which is /home sharmit. So here you can see we are not getting the file name. Why? Because we have just used the dir utility, dir name utility. What it do, it just fetch the information related to directory only, not the file. Okay, fine. Now next thing is you might be thinking like, what will happen if we provide the path which is not even exist. Okay, let's try. So abc /xyz, so this is the path which is not present in my system. Okay, so I'm still trying to use it, pressing F3 for save and exit. Let's see what output it will return. qsh, enter. Then we will write /home /sharmit. This is the path of script, not the file. Okay, /home /sharmit /text sharmit /sharmit.sh, and enter. After that you can see actual path, because we haven't changed here in actual path, so it is coming same. Then here we can see we are getting the information as /home sharmit abc and xyz. It means it doesn't matter whether your path exists or not, it will fetch only the directory portion from your actual path. Clear? So I hope now this point is clear to all of you. Now I'll quickly show you the difference between base name and dir name. So this time we will use echo fetching base name using here we can make it as file information using base name utility. Okay, below to this we will use another utility, which is base name, as we mentioned, and here we will pass the path, which is /home /sharmit and then the file name is tt.txt. So what it will do, it will fetch, and let me correct this also. Okay, because we are not going to use this one, we are using it for the actual file path. Now what it will do, it will fetch only the file name and its extension using base name utility. So pressing F3 for save, F3 for exit, we'll go to qsh, enter, and then you can run the actual script, which is /home /sharmit /text sharmit /sharmit.sh, and enter. After that you can see it is printing like this, /home sharmit tt.txt /home sharmit, which is a directory name, and then tt.txt, which is coming as a base name value. So this is the base name value, this is the directory name value, and this is the actual path. So I hope now difference is clear, like how we can fetch the file related information as well as the directory related information using these two utility. Now if someone asks you the actual definition, so you can simply say the dir name utility is in Qshell or QSH environment on ibmi is used to strip the directory path from a given file path, leaving just the directory component. Okay, an example we have already covered, so I think now everything is clear. Here we have just kept abc.txt as a file name, but the same other thing are same. Okay, So now I'll quickly show you how we can run the same thing through CL program if you are supposed to do that. So simply write work mbrpdm run qsh, taking option 2, declaring variable dcl_f4, variable name, type storage length, chgv. This program we have discussed many times, that's why I'm sharing it very quickly. Okay, so variable name and the path of the script, then strqsh, take f4, and it will provide you the output like this, because it is actually calling the same script, right? And you can see it is providing you the output. Clear? So yeah, that's all for this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Qshell.